I'm here with a very special guest today. And let me introduce you to a very, very good friend of mine. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Brother Hamza Cassim. If you've been following his Facebook posts, you'll know he is one of the top podiatrists in the country at the moment. And Hamza, of course, manages Wallow Express. In case you didn't know that, he's the main OE at Wallow Express. So, Alhamdulillah, I feel very honored to be sitting with Hamza here today.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Hamza, so apart from being a good food doctor, Alhamdulillah,
Yes.
which is what you are, and of course, running this wonderful place that we know as Wallow Express, where we bring the kids for the camps, you seem to be a bit of a braai connoisseur. I'm just going to quickly swipe over to this fire here that you've got. That's buzzing there in the background.
Yeah.
What's the verdict? Hamza's going to be talking us through a little bit of what he's going to be preparing here. It's just the two of us, and that's what makes it so lekker. Just the two of us. It's quiet. It's almost load shedding, or probably load shedding is already happening.
Yeah.
But we've got the solar light here on. I'm going to hand you over now to the master chef himself. So what do we have here?
Okay, so here we got a nice piece of Wagyu, which we got from one of our local butchers in Joburg.
Right.
All right. They tell us it's quite got a good marbling score on it. So what I've done is normal salt and pepper, which is your best, and add a little touch of some olive oil, and some garlic powder. So that's for our Wagyu over
So
here.
very basic.
Very basic. Wagyu, you want to taste the meat, not
Now,
the flavor. Not the spice.
we traditionally as Indians here in South Africa, when we buy marinated meat from the butchers, they come soaked in marinade.
Yeah, yes.
Steak, chops, anything.
All the same.
So this is a very different take on meat.
No, definitely. You see, the thing is with me is you don't want to taste the spices. You
Right.
need to taste more of the meat.
Of the meat. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're keeping it very minimal.
Very,
and if
very
you look at that, you'll see there's that subtle spices there. A little bit of that rosemary, like you said. You said garlic powder.
Yeah.
So garlic powder, salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. And very little rosemary.
Yeah.
Because we're putting it on a braai stand. We're not actually putting this in a pan.
Right. You're putting it directly on there.
Directly on the fire. That's why we cut it in strips.
It's a very delicate meat. I was just watching how you were cutting through it earlier on.
You see, it's very, 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 very tender.
Yeah.
Like if I just pull this apart, it will break apart.
Yeah.
You can see it's breaking.
And the thing about it, I know it's dark out now. That looks like it's already cooked, but obviously we haven't even cooked it yet. So you can see that meat is extremely tender. Okay, so now you taking it and you're putting it directly onto that
fire,
heat.
yeah.
Now I'm noticing some things that I wouldn't do, obviously. But then again, like I'm a traditional braaier now.
Yeah.
Right. So like there's a lot of flame coming off from there. I saw you putting your hand on it earlier on just to check the temperature.
The
I
temperature
suppose
needs to be quite high for steak.
Right.
Because you don't want it to actually cook inside too much.
Right.
Because we eat it. Steak needs to be eaten medium rare.
Okay.
It's not medium rare. You rather
don't
eat steak.
But you know what? I agree with you totally on that. Okay, so it's like a very high heat.
Yeah.
And this needs to happen fast.
Yeah. Now there's a big myth going around that you must turn steak only once.
Okay.
There's no such thing as that. You turn it as many times as needed.
I love that. Where did the myth come from? I wonder.
Yeah. But this is nearly done.
Okay. Let's try and get a view from the. That looks
It's looking lovely.
delicious. Now you know what's the best part about this is we're gonna get to taste it. I suppose, and anybody watching the video will have to just see our reaction. I think that's why they go for these reaction videos, you know.
Yes.
So they're gonna have to see the reaction and then check from that.
Right, these are basic.
So those colors have changed completely already. I told you that meat looked like it was already like I could have eaten it before you even put it
I'm
on.
going to take this piece off.
Okay.
Now with strips, we don't need to let it rest.
Right.
Because the juices, they don't need to spread around in the meat. Because it's so small pieces.
Okay.
So I want you to cut a piece there. And tell me what it tastes like. Okay.
Oh,
How's it smell?
that's beautiful, that aroma. That is amazing. Ah.
Right.
That is,
Can I give you this piece to taste?
of course. Wait, let me just.
Right, there, go for it.
Right now. Bismillah wala barakatillah.
There's no reaction to it. What's happening?
Just wait. I'm trying to. You know, when you watch YouTube videos and in all of these Instagram videos and stuff, and the guys are, you know, they put something in their mouth, and you're not sure if they actually really mean that now. You know, like, oh, it's so good. Thus is by far the best thing I've ever eaten.
Honestly.
I'm being very, very, very honest. I've never eaten steak like that. This is extremely, it's buttery, it's soft. You can taste the beef, but the beef is rich.
Very rich.
And that mild spices that you've put in is not overpowering the taste.
That's brilliant. That's what we wanted.
This is, and you know what I'm so excited about? We've got all of this for ourselves. We're not sharing it with anyone. You know who I'm talking about. I'm gonna
go for another piece.
That's beautiful.
That's brilliant.
It's like I'm emotionally invested in this right now.
That's Wagyu. It's just so buttery, and that meat, the beef taste itself. That's what you want to get.
That's what
and just that slight salt. If it's not what we normally do is as well. Some guys like it a bit more salty, so we've got the salt over there.
Yeah.
And we just add slightly more salt on it.
Getting your reaction now would be. That's what you wanted.
Exactly what.
If you're watching this video,
this is so nice.
All I can say to you is that it's something you gotta experience. Beautiful, eh? So that, ladies and gentlemen, was Hamza Cassim's rendition of the Wagyu, which has very high marbling. I've just tasted a piece. Obviously, I'm going to put the camera down now because I want to dig into that a little bit more. But stick around, because after that, we're just going to go on to some traditional ribeye and check what that's all about.